Hello and welcome to our latest update on the Renters' Rights Bill. I'm joined by Matt Dilks today for what's become a bit of a rare appearance at the Market HQ. These days he spends most of his time over in Camford Cliffs at our Barclays office, but he's still very closely connected with what's going on here. Great to have you with us today, Matt.
Thank you very much. It's like coming home. Like coming home.
Good stuff. Well, we'll get on to the business of the bill. Our last update was back in December, and at that time we expected it to have passed by now, but we are still waiting.
That's right. And yes, though it's looking like we're getting close, the government is aiming for the bill to be receiving royal assent on the 22nd of July. Right now it's in the report stage with the House of Lords, with the final session scheduled for the 15th of July. And then there's a third reading on the 21st before it goes back to the Commons. So it's going to be very tight. If it misses that window, it's likely to be pushed to September at the earliest. And even then, implementation could take at least 2 months. So yeah, tight as always with these things. But what it does mean in practice, James, is what?
Well, it means we still don't fully know what the final version of the bill will look like. The government hasn't been too keen on accepting amendments, but the Lords have made a few significant changes. Let's break those down. Number one, pets. Landlords may now be allowed to ask for an extra 3-week deposit if a tenant wants to keep a pet. Originally, this was going to be covered by pet insurance. Then that idea was scrapped by the government. This new proposal seems to be the middle ground where landlords can expect a little bit more for taking the risk of a pet. Selling. Originally, if a landlord served notice to sell, they couldn't relet the property for 16 months from when they served the notice. That has seemingly been reduced down to 10 months or 6 months after gaining possession, which feels a bit more reasonable. Student properties, ground 4 will now also, 4A, will apply to student lets with fewer than 3 bedrooms. It's important to note though that these changes still need to be accepted by the Commons, but with the support from the Lords, there's a strong chance they'll go through.
That's right. Then there's also a lot that's been on the table for some time now, such as scrapping Section 21, quite a big one, this one. All evictions will need to go through Section 8 grounds with defined grounds. There'll be no more fixed term tenancies. All agreements will become rolling tenancies. That's a massive one for the industry. And this could apply retrospectively, meaning existing fixed term tenancies could change once the bill becomes law. Tenant protection from eviction for 12 months, but tenants can still leave at any time with just 2 months' notice. And no more large upfront rent payments. So tenants won't be able to pay 6 or 12 months in advance due to poor credit or overseas status or unusual working circumstances. Then we have the extension of Awaab's law and the decent home standard into the private rented sector. We would hope that this would already, be in practice. But there's also an introduction of the landlord ombudsman. There'll be a new property portal for landlords and agents, and we're yet to see how that will kind of be formed and what it entails. But there's obviously going to be a lot of things for landlords to sign up to, and we'll guide you through that.
Indeed, I think from what you've said on that list, the first few items, like the changes to tenancy terms, Section 21, they'll likely kick in straight away. Others, like you say, the Ombudsman or the property portal, will probably take a bit longer to roll out. We don't know when that's going to happen. There's no time frame yet. Either way, these changes are coming. Maybe not overnight, but definitely soon.
That's right. We've been preparing in the background for quite some time, even before the Labour bill. Obviously, it was originally in the Conservatives' manifesto, and it's been adapted. So we have been seemingly going through this for a few years now. But everyone on the team has gone through training and attended seminars, most recently Ellis Jones. We attended. So we're ready to adapt to how we manage tenancies on a day-to-day basis.
We've also been working closely with Property Mark and Good Lord, who've been fantastic in helping us gear up so that we've got the right systems and support in place when the bill comes in. So as soon as it comes live, we'll be ready from day one.
That's right, yeah, and it's really good to have these third-party partners to help us. And we hope this update gives you a little bit of a clearer picture of what's coming and what to expect. After months, or actually years, as we mentioned, of build-up, it really feels like we are kind of in the final stretch now, with something maybe coming in around the autumn time.
Before we go, one last update that's separate from the bill but still very important. Since mid-May, all agents are now required to carry out anti-money laundering sanctions checks on everyone involved in a tenancy. That includes tenants, guarantors and obviously landlords. For tenants, we've already built this into our referencing process, but for landlords, we'll be sending out separate compliance links when this is needed, especially for new tenancy. So please keep an eye out for those if you are going through a new tenancy. It's very, very important that we do that, as the fines are massive and none of us want to go to prison.
No one wants to go to prison for going to work. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with another update once the bill officially passes, or there's any maybe amendments. We might pop a quick email around on that. But I'm sure you are staying tuned with all the news like we are. And you know, there's no need to panic until we need to panic, really.
No, that's right. And the reason that we've waited for quite a long time since providing an update has been that there's been just so much uncertainty around certain aspects of it, and we really wanted to make sure that we got a bit of a clearer idea before passing this on to you. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. If you've got any questions or comments, then we are always here to have a chat with you about what this might mean.
That's right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Bye-bye.